Yo, what's up everybody? It's Peace-Eye. Welcome to another video. Finally, bringing my son to locals. So we're gonna do a deck profile. I got 9th place last night with the, what's it called? Bystial...
Fiendsmith.
No, I wish I had Fiendsmith. Bystial Horus synchro. Featuring, what's it called? Hop Ear Squadron. I was trying to do crazy shenanigans on my opponent's turn, and I got to resolve it once. You probably saw that video a couple days ago, but yeah, I'll just go through the deck profile. It's not good by any means. I wish there was a way to make it more consistent, but I kept on facing decks that did not play light or darks and did not link summon. And I was main decking Phantasme and a bunch of Bystials. So like, it could have done better, but like, I just had bad matchup after bad matchup after bad matchup. But I'm gonna show you the list anyway. This is the first time in a long time I actually played 40 cards, so let's just get into the list. All right, so main deck first, we got the Bystial engine. So I played 3 Lubellion, 1 Magnamut, 2 Druisworm, 2 Baldrake, and 1 Sorinir. Now, it does have a heavy synchro package, so I did opt to play the searchable Bystial Eluber. So there's another important part about this card that a lot of people don't know. If it's on the field or in the graveyard, it's considered Fallen of Albaz. That'll come up later in the extra deck, but you can use it as a searchable level 4 tuner monster. And then to round off that package, we also played the Branded Regained, the best branded spell to go with the Bystial package. All right, next up, the Horus engine. Shout out to Team Bad Cards for the birthday present. So 3 Imseti, 1 Happy, and I did opt to play the Dumatef. I wanted to be able to put 3 bodies on board every turn. And then I also played the 2 King Sarcophagus. I think I'm gonna cut this engine for the next iteration if I do play this again. But I mean, it was decent. I like drawing Imseti and drawing a card, but besides that, the engine is kind of subpar. All right, next up, I played a bunch of cards to put level 6 bodies on board. So the Bystials were 1. I played Psyframe Gear Gamma and Psyframe Gear Delta, and then here's the driver. So the idea is to get a level 6 on board during your opponent's turn. This is a blind second deck, by the way. Once you get the level 6 body on board, then use Hop Ear Squadron's effect to climb up into a double pop, which is insane on turn 0. Other hand traps, I played 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 3 Effect Veiler, 3 Rescue Ace Impulse. So if your opponent activates a monster effect on field, you can tribute this from field or hand in order to special summon a machine Rescue Ace monster from your deck. I opted to play Rescue Ace Fire Attacker. This is a level 6. When it's on the field and your opponent adds a card from their deck to their hand except by drawing, you get to draw 2 cards and discard a card. So when they activate one of their silly Ryziel monsters that searches, you chain your Rescue Ace Impulse. That special summons this. Then on resolution, they add from their deck to their hand. And then you can trigger on a new chain your Rescue Ace Fire Attacker to draw 2 cards and discard a card to help you see your Hop Ear Squadron more consistently. I actually did that in tournament in one of my matches. I forget which one, but take a look at the videos and you'll be able to see it. Next up, I played 2 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Since this is a level 7, it doesn't go with the level 6 strategy, but you can still Hop Your Squadron for a level 9 target that I'll show you in the extra deck. But no one played Link Monsters, and then I had this glued to my hand. It was terrible. I'm so mad. Everyone else is playing Link Monsters, and then all of a sudden I come to locals, and it's a rogue day. I face a bunch of random garbage that doesn't do anything. I was not happy about that. Next up, Hop Ear Squadron. So this is why I created this deck and why I play 40, because you want to see it. Because the whole point of the deck that I made was to resolve this, because I thought this card was funny. So basically, during your opponent's main phase, you can target a monster you control, special summon this card, and immediately synchro with that monster. So I'll get into the extra deck with what you can do, but basically, this quick synchros on your opponent's turn. To wrap up the main deck, I played 2 Shining Star Dragon. All you need to know about this card is during your opponent's main phase, much like Hop Your Squadron, you can special summon this and Monster Reborn Synchro Dragon from your graveyard and then immediately Synchro Summon. So the whole idea was to go through Hop Your Squadron and then, like, I know it's a pipe dream, but you need to draw a level 6 body, Hop Your Squadron, and Shining Star Dragon to pull this combo off. But essentially, you quick effect Reborn and then summon Crimson Dragon, and then you can use Crimson Dragon's effect to go into like a Bystial Dispotter. And then finally, I played Synchro Rumble for the Crimson Dragon to search, and then the Chaos Space. Don't play this card. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I can search Lubellion. Bad idea. Horrible idea. All right, that's the 40 card main. Those like 20 hand traps and 19 hand traps and 40 cards. Next up, the extra deck. So this is the first card, XL Synchro Stardust Dragon. Shout out to Jake, the Mother of Dragons, for eating a playset of these when we got the tins. This card, basically, you go into it immediately, and on summon, you reborn a tuner, a level 1 or 2 tuner. Then you contribute it for cost to special summon Stardust Dragon and immediately synchro summon. Your synchro target is Satellite Warrior. So when you summon your level 10 Satellite Warrior, you can pop cards your opponent controls up to the number of synchro monsters in your graveyard. So you already have 2 in your graveyard, so you pop 2, and then you gain 2,000 attack power. So on your turn, you start off with a 4,500 beater. Your Crimson Dragon target for Satellite Warrior is the Bystial Dispotter. It also works well with the Bystial Engine. You can also normal summon your Bystial Eluber to just hard synchro make this, which is nice. Next up, the level 12s, I played Crimson Dragon. Centurion Legatia is your level 12 target, and then, of course, Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Now, if you go into Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, you can actually make Virtual World QB Shen Shen, because it's a level 9. Now, Shen Shen is basically a floodgate for anything on the field. If it goes to graveyard, it's banished instead. So this can stifle your opponent's plays. Next up, Cyframe Lord Omega. It's another 8 that you can make if you've already gone through your first Hop Your Squadron iteration. Also, if you have Gamma or Delta on your turn, you can just immediately make this instead of going the XL Synchro line. Then we played a lot of level 6s, so I opted to play one XYZ. Beatrice's banned, so Evolzar Lars is pretty cool. You can negate something on the field once, which is nice. I played Hope Harbinger as well for the Horus package. I think I'm definitely going to cut that portion of the deck, though. I opted not to play the, what's it called? The Photon Lord, because whenever I would make Photon Lord, I'm pretty sure that I could synchro summon into the... My son just covered my mouth. You could synchro summon into the Crimson Dragon, and then basically make the Blazar Dragon on your turn 1. So I opted to only play that as a random target. Typhon is just amazing in any deck that plays a lot of hand traps. I opted for Zeus because I have a bunch of XEs. SP Little Knight, shout out to Team Bad Cards. And then the card that I mentioned for the Bystial Eluber. So basically, the Bystial Eluber, since it's treated as Fallen of Albaz while on the field or in the graveyard, you can set it and then contact fuse with your opponent's dragon monsters. So this is very good against like the Blue Eyes White Dragon strategy, for example. You can set your Albaz after searching it off Lubellion and then immediately contact fuse all of their face-up dragons into Alba Lenitus. So you get a level 8 body for free, basically, and you clear their board. And it's not something that can be negated or anything like that because it's a summoning condition. So that's the 15-card extra deck. Next up, side deck, we played a Nibiru token for our triple copies of Nibiru the Primal Being, 3 copies of Artifact Lancia for Malice, 3 copies of Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre was an MVP. I think I should main deck this. This card's so crazy, this format. Droll and Lockbird for the decks that like to search a lot. And then for going first, if I think that I have to go first because I'm going to get floodgated out, I have Solemn Strike. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the 9th place Bystial Horus deck profile, and go ahead and subscribe for more. Bye-bye!